Never played Dark Souls
two's easy
1.
mode, man.
Not really.
I think I just need another.
Yeah,
Not really.
really. Two's pretty easy, dude.
Dude, you gotta think. He's never played Dark Souls 1, so he has no idea what the game
I
mechanics
played Dark
are.
Souls 2 first. I didn't even play I didn't play Dark Souls 1 till later. 2 was still
How many
easy
times
as
you
fuck.
die?
I don't know. You can't keep count of that stuff.
Alright, I'm broadcasting right now.
Well, I mean, I don't mind dying, dude. I mean,
It's a
all
challenging
fun.
game.
I can't even.
Good luck, sir.
I
Don't
can't
ask
even
for no
count
help.
on how many freaking fingers I've died just like accidentally like rolling off a cliff.
My friend.
I want a challenge, dude.
Alright, listen, bro. Skyrim came out. My friend beat that in like 2 or 3 days, and he was like, "That was great. You know, I need something challenging." I had GameFly, and I was stuck on Dark Souls for like 5 days straight. And he came home and he was like, "Man, I need a more challenging game." I ripped that thing out of my PS3 and I said, "Try this." He was up in his room for like 6 hours yelling and screaming and getting pissed. But he eventually found out everything about Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is that's probably the best one.
Well, I'm gonna try not to watch any guides or anything. I just want to.
It's
Don't.
like Dark Souls 1 and Bloodborne were really good.
Bloodborne was easy. Bloodborne was easy as hell. I thought Dark Souls 2 was harder than fucking Bloodborne.
Nah.
And I didn't even complete Dark Souls 2 because I had no idea where the fuck to go.
I'll say one thing about Dark Souls 2, the freaking bosses sucked.
It was hard. And they're cheap.
Nah, I mean like they were just bad. Like they weren't even like hard to beat, they're just bad. Only hard bosses in Dark Souls 2 are the DLC bosses.
To your opinion. It's your opinion.
Have you played Dark Souls yearly? But yeah.
I heard Dark Souls 3's mechanics are going to be different. You know how in fighting games that if you go so long with, you know, winning, the computer is learning your fighting skill? Evidently the monsters and the bosses in Dark Souls 3 are supposed to learn your play skill by all the monsters you've been destroying.
Wait, Dark Souls 3 is already out though, right?
Yeah, it's
Is
been
it?
out for like a year and some change.
Oh, I'm behind then. This gotta be Dark Souls 4. Or Bloodborne 2 maybe.
Dark Souls 3 was the last Dark Souls. Yeah.
I'm behind. But that mechanic should be in every game, I think. Make it more challenging for people.
But yeah, dude, I've been trying to find a single player game that's challenging for a long time. Like I got Final Fantasy 15 thinking it was gonna be like the other ones, but it was pretty easy, man.
Yeah, it was quite easy, except for that fucking level 100 turtle.
Oh, I got that thing easy as fuck, dude.
What level were you?
I was only level like 85 or something.
That's why I was
You
56.
just have to keep using. You have to keep using warp attacks when you're fighting him. That's the key to beating him quickly. Like everyone was bitching about it taking like 2 hours to beat him. I beat him in like 15 minutes.
It's because he gets first introduced when you hit like level 50 and you're doing the bounty quests.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I didn't fight him then. I just waited And I went through all those dungeons and got those secret weapons and whatnot.
See, I didn't find those.
Just use the Z-Will crossbows when you fight him, and keep using warp attacks, dude. They'll do a lot of damage to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier if you have a lot more people with you, and you'll find a game like that. But see, if you're alone, it takes a while.
Man, I'm
You'll
waiting
get in the
for
game.
This freaking HD remaster of Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah, I plan on getting that too, man.
Cause that's my favorite game, like on PS2, like ever.
So nobody was a big SOCOM fan in here.
God.
I actually never played Final Fantasy 12, but I played ones like Super Nintendo.
Dude, for the past like 2 days, I've been thinking that I've been out of weed. There's a big sack of weed right next to my damn radio. Horrible. Sorry to interrupt you, man. They are coming out with 2 DLCs for this game, though. A single-player game and I think maps and skins. Was that Zeppelin?
What?
Yeah, that was Zeppelin.
What? What's up?
Sorry for interrupting you while you're talking, man. My bad.
Oh no, it's fine, dude.
I went for the Fantasy 7 remake.
I'm fucking drunk, dude. I'm just rambling right now. You said you're looking forward to the Final Fantasy 7 remake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too, dude, but I don't think it's gonna be next year.
Yeah, it's gonna be next year. I called that shit.
We'll see at E3 whether or not they announce it or not, I guess.
Yeah, we'll definitely find out then. I know Sony's purchased the second to last spot on E3.
Sony has?
Yeah, they have the second to last spot. Microsoft is like first, I think. First or second.
Yeah, but
No.
they're announcing the Xbox Scorpio, so
They feel pretty confident. No, everybody usually tries to fight for the last spot. I know when they announce game systems now, Microsoft won't be near Sony's.
well, Xbox has a big announcement with the Scorpio, but PlayStation has a lot more exclusive games coming out, like Last of Us 2 and all that shit.
God of War. I want to see a lot more VR games. Yeah. I play Farpoint all the time. Play Farpoint.
Is the VR any good or what?
I mean, I like it. You can hook it up to like a computer, your TV, your cable box. You can watch 3D movies on it. You'll be fine.
Does it look good though, or what?
Yeah.
Is it worth the money is what I'm asking.
Let's just say this. The people I've shown the VR, I've at least increased the VR sales by like 5-6 people every like 5-6 months. I live in a small town though.
Yeah. If I have a PS4 Pro, will it play at 4K or what?
Yeah.
So the display in a PSVR will play in 4K, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. PSVR is for the Pro that came out. They specifically came out with the Pro to adjust all the settings for the VR.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll think about getting it.
You what?
I said I'll think about getting it.
Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the hell it went. Head squeeze. Head stomp. Head crush. Head punch. Grab kills. Eye guards. That's what I wanted. It won't let me buy it. The servers are messed up. Yeah. Oh, who's in my broadcast right now?
No, I'm not even inside right now. I'm having a smoke.
How many Jasons can you be?
Oh, you're in here. Okay, I was wondering who was in here. Different Jasons have different stuff, as you can tell. They have weaknesses and strengths, so it just depends on like what your playstyle is. I'm usually this one. He can run, he has weapon strength, and he has grip strength. We actually, like, if you hit Jason, you know, enough, his mask will break, and he is one ugly mug. See, by myself, it takes forever. Let's see if some of my friends are on. Sonic's on. And if you, like, talk in the game, like, if you're not in party chat, which a lot of people don't do party chat, they just do in-game chat, because if you're far enough away from somebody and you're like, hey, they can faintly hear you. And if Jason's around, he can hear you, and you can hear Jason. if they have a mic. It's only $40, man. It's not even a full game price. Yearly. You'll be alright. How old are you? Sorry, you sound like you're 14. I can't help it. Yay, I joined the game. Who's watching my broadcast? Hello? Why can't they just say their name, man? Who the hell is that? Cobra. Alright, so this is where you like basically pick out who you want to play as. Like up here, you just go through, pick who you want to be. Jason as well. And the random selection is Jason. It doesn't tell you until you start the game. The only hint that you have is what kind of Jason that you're playing as, like his outfit and stuff. That's the only way you can find out. If you have like a different one compared to everybody else, then you know you did it. You know, you got Jason. I have really bad luck, so I don't get to be Jason a lot. I was kicked. The host left the game. What the hell, man? Why are you leaving the game? I like it when it puts me a host. I'm like, yes. Just not right now. Man, I don't know what the Pamela tapes are. I've never found one, and I've never gotten one. There's always a catch.
Hey man, don't be taking my white woman.
Don't share my woman, that's for damn sure.
Get one if you find one, bro. You get one of those fucking snow bunnies, man. One of the disadvantages living in a small southern town is never had a chance to be with a black girl before. Always thought about it, but no chance. What do you got to say about that, Yuri? No?
The thing is,
Well, I mean, wait, what did you say? Sorry. I guess that's acceptable in some ways, but the past is the fucking past, dude. It's time to get past all that shit. Well, where are you at right now? Yeah. And you guys still have problems with the whole racial thing up there? I just find that kind of odd because down here in Georgia, I mean, I never see that shit, dude. Everybody gets along just fine. That's why that's why I'm so confused when I see the whole, Black Lives Matter movement and any of those racial claims that go forward.
What? Hold on.
I
Breaking
don't
news.
see that. What?
Entire Indiana Police Department quits after being told to do illegal, unethical, and immoral things.
And what? What were they told to do?
Hold on, I'm reading. We've had issues with the town board, and there are some activities there where I felt like they were serving their own agenda. And Monday night went on for
Well, either way, that's the fucking Midwest, man. I live in the deep South, and I never see that shit.
Scaling back. And there's no letting the officers Accused
No,
council member
Indiana
asking
is
him to do
illegal
illegal.
when he's talking
The
about right
city examples like asking police to run background checks on other town councilors. Oh, okay. So they were asking the police department, the city, the cited examples like asking police to run background checks on other town councilors to find their criminal history. And the officers claim they were threatened when they said no. Another issue they brought up in the letter was their safety. The officer says they were all forced to share one set of body armor, putting their lives on the line while they were out making arrests and serving warrants. I did not want to send someone out there with bad body armor, so I would take mine off and provide it to the other officers. I told them, well, we
I
have
don't
to
know,
revive
I
this.
thought he was gonna say something relevant to the conversation, but I guess not.
No, this
Yeah,
is still on what I'm going off of, motherfuckers. Yeah, there is no police in Indiana. Or the town, the city of Indiana.
What city is it? I've got family in Indiana.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
What?
Yeah, an entire Indiana town has no police officers.
Well, does it say what town it is or what?
Motherfucker, I'm looking.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up, dude. Is it fucking Muncie, dude?
It doesn't say what town.
Well, then it's probably not a fucking reliable source. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I
Alright.
thought about that, but then there's a YouTube video.
You're probably reading in that
Bunker Hill.
fucking
Bunker Hill.
Facebook or some shit, right? Bunker Hill?
Bunker Hill, brother.
I've never heard of a fucking Bunker Hill, Indiana.
As of last night, a Miami County town is now without an entire police force.
News 18's Brad Oppenheim joined us now to tell us what left the town of nearly 900 people without any law enforcement. Brad?
Bunker Hill is now without a police department after the town marshal and his 4 volunteer reserve officers called it quits last night. At a meeting on Monday, 4 Bunker Hill volunteer reserve officers and the town marshal submitted their resignations to town board members. Former town marshal Michael Thomason says this comes after what he calls unethical activity was taking place.
Okay,
Thomason says board members have mismanaged
I'm gonna have to say this is not a reliable source because,
They would ask for things and I would have to explain to them, you can't have this information.
well, there's interviewers of Bunker Hill people, so I don't know. Alright, it says, this YouTube video is confused. The whole thing says Indiana, Indianapolis, Bunker Hill, alright? But the YouTube video says Miami.
What?
Yeah, and I'm like, there's never been that much snow in Miami, and they're showing Bunker Hill and it's all flayed with snow. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I call fucking shenanigans, bro.
It's on NBC News too. NBCnews.com.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily trust the mainstream media with anything either, dude.
Indy
Always
Star.
cross-check everything.
Yeah, if I don't hear from the Young Turks, I don't know, man.
The Young Turks? Oh my fucking god, dude.
They got some good shit. They also got some bad shit.
Dude, they're just as fucking radical as the Alex Jones channel, bro.
I don't even know who that is. I really don't care.
Well, he's a fucking far right-wing guy, and they're both just equally as radical, bro. I don't trust them.
Every fucking news station is radical. That's how they get fucking numbers.
Well, that's why you just gotta look shit up for yourself.
It's like some shit you gotta believe. You know.
No, you don't gotta believe anything. You just find out.
Well, I'm saying, like, there's some things you have to believe. Like, I'm in Florida and the fucking Twin Towers went down. I couldn't be there and see it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There is some circumstances where you have to believe what you see on TV.
Well,
Not
I'd
everything,
still
I agree
argue
with you.
Not necessarily, but every time I hear anything major happening on the news, I always look it up and see if I can find any actual evidence of it.
It's just like the Bernie Sanders shit. I look up all his shit.
You look up all his shit, son.
Yeah, Bernie Sanders, man.
You a Bernie Sanders supporter, bro?
Totally am, brother.
I'm not gonna say anything to you.
Oh, you're good.
Seems like an alright guy to me.
It is what it
Agree
is.
to disagree, dude. I still fucking respect you.
If I had it my way, it'd be different, but it's not my way, so we can't have it different. Like if I was like the head of fucking authority, you know, like I have to follow the fucking law and I have to make sure that everybody else is following the fucking law. Dude, I'd be hanging congressmen left and right. Like they would try, but I'm in the position. So try as you might, but if I find corruption on you, you're out of here. Like,
Well, that's the problem with politics, is that they're all fucking corrupt now. No matter, it doesn't matter if they're Republican or Democrat, dude.
I'm fully with you. I'm fully with you. The only one I believe that is not 100%, and I say 100%, not 100% corrupted, is Bernie Sanders. But I mean, anybody can say anything they want. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, dude. What? Then why don't you invest in the Libertarian Party then, dude? Because they're all fucking corrupt. The Libertarian Party is the only people out there that point out the
Because George Carlin said one thing, and it always sticks with me.
George who?
George Carlin.
Who's that?
He's a comedian. The fucking I would say the #1 comedian.
I wouldn't take any political advice from a fucking comedian, dude.
Why not? I take advice from people that don't even exist because their fucking morals and the way they think is right.
Well, what did this George Crone say?
Oh, it's not George Carlin. Have you ever seen the Newsroom on HBO show?
Yeah, I think I might have heard of it.
I'm sure you guys have seen on Facebook or whatever of the Newsroom's first, I think it was like first 7 minutes of the show, maybe 10 minutes of the show. Episode 1. He says, man, liberals are fucking wrong and they're always fucking crying about it. Why can't we all just fucking get along? Like, it's not about who's right and who's wrong anymore. It's about finding a solution. But if you watch that, man, and you disagree with that, I mean, that's my mindset, what the dude said. Like, America is not the greatest country in the world anymore. We're like almost dead last and everything.
Alright, if you say that, where would he rather live right now? Where do
Me?
you think you could find it better anywhere in the world?
Probably Switzerland, somewhere around there, the Netherlands up there. They've been doing pretty good things.
Switzerland, do you know how conservative Switzerland is?
But listen. My friend's little sister got raised up there somewhere at a school. She was there for 7 years. All right, 7 years.
Wait,
She learned-
Wait. Hold on. Is she a legal citizen in Switzerland? Was she born in Switzerland?
No. She was born in the United States. They moved to Switzerland
Okay,
for
well,
a business.
That's simply not possible then, because you can't immigrate to Switzerland. You have to be born there legally.
Bro, the company that hired his stepdad to make him and his family move over there so he could train people, that's how.
Alright, whatever you say, but go on with the story.
She learned 7 languages. She learned math backwards, from a college degree backwards.
What does that even mean, bro?
That means their education system there is on point. And if they have highly educated people and they're only working 5 days a week and doing only 40 hours and only freaking having a great income on like a shitty job that would be called here in America, they can live off of that and go on vacations and do shit with their money and have a fucking life. Hey man, I'm saying they're winning right now on the fucking where should we live in.
Yeah, I'd say they are winning. They're a highly conservative country, bro.
Weeb.
But, I mean, from what they have told me, and what I've seen from there, I think they're doing alright, man. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, 1,000 times better.
And especially this tax cut they're trying to pass, $9.2 billion taken out for medication.
That's crazy.
They're trying to eliminate
well-
the special education. They're trying to eliminate the fucking the Special Olympics. Like, how inhumane can you fucking get? Like, wow, you're 21. You didn't fucking
You-
know that there's a
you didn't
Special
know that?
Olympics? Like, are you serious?
Are you an idiot? You are.
Dude,
an
it's been there
awful
for
idiot.
a grip.
What does the Special Olympics do for especially handicapped people? That's the real question.
It makes them acceptable in their minds and our minds that we should be
They
accepting
are
these people as
acceptable.
humans and not just a disability kid.
It becomes acceptable.
I can't really say what it does for them, man. I'm sure it makes them a whole lot hell of a happier that they get their own little thing.
Well, they can do their own little thing and not be paid for by federal funds, you know.
But who's gonna put all that money up since they can't work and their parents are spending every single dollar trying to take care of them? Who's gonna put that together?
There are plenty of people who would donate to a cause like that, myself included.
Where are they at, Mom?
I mean, I don't even have a lot of money to spend on myself, but I'd still donate to a cause like that.
I mean, me too. It's just eliminating
Okay, well,
$9.2 billion in
support
education.
that cause, then people can pay for it, dude. It doesn't have to be paid for by federal funds.
Why don't we just
When
make
did
the
you last
1% pay for it? I have a question for you guys real quick. You guys there?
Yeah.
All right. So in the back of the spider is the webbing and the sack, right? So
Yeah.
I just squished this big ass spider just came out of my fucking door, and I squished the back of it, and it was the webbing and the pouch and everything, and will that kill that? Will it die?
Yeah. Of course it's gonna
Probably
die.
sooner or later, bro. That's
Well, I'm just
cool,
saying,
man.
like, it was a giant ass spider.
Or imagine having like, it's like from the waist down just freaking locked off. Would you die?
I mean, yeah, but I would have
Okay,
6
then,
arms to
question
fucking
answered.
crawl myself to, like, my spider doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, I didn't see a blue pineapple first.
we don't know, man. We don't know if they have, like, a orchestrated colony where they all meet up every year and discuss their daily spider
like
routines.
like the spiders have a president. Yeah, Donald Spider.
Fucking Cheeto spider, man. That's what I call them. People are like, man, they're like, man, Trump's so great. At my work, dude, at my work, I hear this all the time. Trump's so great, yeah, man. And I'm like, you mean Cheeto? Mr. Cheeto? And they're like, they're all like, don't, they're like, man, don't call him that, man. That's just mean. I'm like, why? And he's like, I don't know. Would you care if I said Obama? I didn't say Obama. I just called him the black guy. And I'm like, did like 60% of Americans do that anyways? Like,
Yeah, well, don't get me wrong with the way I'm talking, dude. I don't necessarily support Donald Trump. And I think
Ooh,
he
chetos.
is
no,
openly
no,
critical
you're
as
good, brother.
president.
This is pissing me off. Not finding a game is pissing me
I'm
off.
just saying that I am equally as suspicious as every politician out there. So, it doesn't matter if it's Bernie Sanders or Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton. Dude, I don't trust any of those guys. So don't take it
What do you mean blue pineapple?
All right. Do you think? Let me tell you this. We're a democracy, aren't we?
What's that? Never heard of it.
Never heard of a democracy. Well, anyways, how I looked up the voting and how the voting works, it's all a big fucking scam. Like, the whole network of how it runs is fucking just a scam.
Are you talking about
Electoral college votes.
electoral college?
Yeah.
Let me tell you why electoral college is important, dude. Because
Is the what?
each
Hold on,
state,
what?
the people,
No, what'd you say, bro? You
electoral
fucking...
college.
Like your mic cut
Electoral
out.
college, right? That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, the electoral college voting of the president.
The reason electoral college is important is because each state, the people in every state has different concerns, right?
Yes.
So what matters is the people in each individual state should be able to vote for what they want. Each electoral college vote goes to different states, yada yada.
Yeah.
But if we went by popular vote, it would be like 3 or 4 major cities determining the entire vote of the country, not individual states.
See, I think it can still work. I think that it couldn't be just 3 or 4 states like you're saying. I would think that it would still happen. The popular vote would still have to be the whole United States. So it would make campaigning for them a lot longer and more work for them.
Yeah, I mean, I disagree, but I understand what you're saying. I've talked to plenty of people with the same point of view. So
Like-
if I wasn't drunk, dude, I could actually argue that point, but maybe another time.
But like, first off, the senator of Kentucky that has the electoral votes for Kentucky, there is nobody there with a fucking lie detector test to make sure that he is fucking being honest with his vote. That is my issue. That is my sole perp issue.
Wait, what?
Electoral college, these people, they each get a fucking state. And they have to go by what state went red or blue. Now, the person that has that control of that vote, they get their tickets in. Let's just say this. Let's just say, you know, I'm for Kentucky, right? I get all the Kentucky votes. I have to go through them and decide which one is leaning where.
Yeah,
But there's no one being honest there. There's nobody going to be there to hold a gun to his head and be like, you better be fucking honest.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure in this last election, a lot more electoral colleges voted blue rather than red after the majority of the state voted red.
See, but I think that the people that transferred those over to the electoral college, like the top person of the fucking state, would that be the governor?
No, it's not the governor. I don't think it's the senator either. It's the electoral college.
Okay, well, whoever gets those votes, they can make those changes. Like, that's what I'm saying. They can make those changes.
Yeah, the electoral college can vote however the fuck they want, but they're supposed to vote as the electoral college, like,
supposed to.
The state voted. Yeah, but the thing is, in this last election, most of them went blue rather than red as the people in the state voted. So are you
That's
sure
not
you
possible,
really want
though.
that change? Yeah, it is. They can do whatever they want. They can vote either way they want.
Yeah, but I'm saying this
vote.
past election, they voted fucking red because Trump's there. Plain and simple. They're the the people, me as a citizen of the United States, I do not get a hand to pick my president. I don't.
You do, man. You just have to vote.
The electoral college details say that you don't.
Let me ask you, dude. Did you vote or not?
Look up electoral college, bro. Look it up and read it. It tells you do not get, a citizen of the United States does not get to pick. No, it's what I read the day before I went and voted, and I didn't vote because I read it.
Yeah, I'm taking out of hand, dude. I'm fucking drunk.
No, you're good, man. I read this shit.
Nightcrawler, we'll just talk about it sometime when I'm sober, alright?
Sounds good.
Sorry if I offended you or anything.
No, you're good, man.
Easy, bro.
That's what I always thought, man. Like, I never understood what was the point of voting if it didn't even matter anyway.
Let's just talk about this a different time.
Well, yeah, it does matter, just not in the way you think. Like I said, I'll just talk about it.
No.
Another day.
I'm gonna have to broadcast again, bro. I gotta close this app.